Alright guys, in this tutorial I'm just going to go over some basic information regarding your website and regarding your WordPress installation and just some basic um, key elements of the website so that you'll be more aware of specifically what I'm talking about in other tutorials, and you'll be a little more aware of your actual website and the different things on your website. So I'm just going to go over some very basic information as far as the website and your control panel. Alright, so as you can see right here, we're in your website. This is your home page. Um, your website has two different page types, page layout types. You have the full width layout, which is this particular. This is an example of your full width layout. As you can see, the text goes completely across the page, and then you have the layout with a sidebar. As you can see, the text goes halfway through the page, a little more than halfway through the page, and then you have a right side sidebar. Those are the two different options that you're going to have when setting up new pages on your website. If you want to have a full width page or if you want to have a page with a sidebar. We'll get more into how to make those changes and select which kind you want in a different tutorial. I'm just going to go over real quickly the different elements of your web page, or of any web page. Right here you have your uh, main menu, your navigation menu. Um, the top area of your website is referred to as the header. This area here, this contains your logo, your navigation menu, and your search bar. Below that is the body of the website, this area here. This contains the information on your the main information on your page, and also inside the body is your sidebar if you're on the sidebar layout. And then below that is the footer, and the footer contains different things, different links that you have. You have your social media links and your contact us information. That's the basic layout of a web page, of a website, and of your website. Just so you're aware. So when I'm mentioning different sections in your website during other tutorials, you'll know specifically what I'm talking about. The main areas you're going to be focusing on when you're making changes are going to be the body area. The body area and the sidebar area is going to be the main areas that you'll be focusing on. The footer and the header are going to pretty much stay the same for the most part, unless you want to make add more pages, or I mean you could change that, but for the most part your everyday changes or your regular changes are going to take place in the body of the website. So that's a quick overview of the front end of your website. Now we'll go into the back end of your website. This is the login panel for the back end of your website, and I refer to the back end of your website as different names: the back end, the control panel, the dashboard. It's all the same thing. It's pretty much the area where you go to make changes to your website. So whenever you want to make changes to your website, you're going to come to this screen. You're going to type in your username, which is going to be different from this one. This is my username. Obviously your password. You have the option for the computer to remember you if you want. Log into your dashboard, and this is the main screen that's going to open up when you log in. To the left you'll see a menu of different options. These are the options that you're going to use to make changes to your website, and I'll be going into each individual option in a different tutorial, but these are all the options you'll be using to make changes to your website. Uh, the bulk of the page is taken up by the dashboard area, which this area is pretty much, you're not going to do anything to this area. This is just for us to give you updates. For example, I just put a little notation there to please remember to watch all your instructional videos before making changes to your website. Different things like that. I'm going to be putting instructional information in here for you. Any updates as far as your website, um, anything that changes, anything that we need to contact you about, we'll just put in your updates, as well as any other, any email or phone calls, whatever you might need to make to you. But this is just a quick and easy way. So whenever you log into your site, you'll be able to see if there's any new updates or anything we need to get in contact with you about. So that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't want to get too far into any usage options because I'm going to do an individual tutorial for all your different options. But this is where you'll be making all your changes. This is where you'll be accessing a lot. You'll see this panel, this page a lot when you're making changes as far as your website goes. So that's pretty much it. That's the gist of the overview, and I'll see you in the next video.